All right,
Ready for roll?
ready to roll.
Okay. Director Gallagher,
Yes.
Director Dugan,
Here.
Director Pimentel,
Here.
Vice Chair Fox.
Here.
And Chair Friel is absent.
Okay, wait, this is. Oh, we don't have closed session now. Yeah. Okay, so agenda modification consideration. Any modifications? Any public comment on matters not on the agenda? Raised hands online.
No hands.
Excellent. And confirming, okay. Comments from board members?
I forgot to mention, but I do want to give thanks to everyone who worked on the Nourish event. So just thank you. I know Nancy put in a lot of work with that. So did June. I think June was online a little bit earlier, but just thank you for everyone who's there volunteering, pouring wine or, shaking hands and allowing people to go into the hospital and look at the food bank. So really excited about that. And just thank you for all your work on it.
Mentioned that on March 5th, there are various ballot measures and supervisorial races that are very local and very important to our community. When I was looking online earlier today, we're trending towards a 10% voter turnout, which is really, really low. And, I'm fine if the rest of the county has a 10% turnout, but I want to see our Waterville community have a 50% turnout. So just get the word out. These are really important ballot measures, elections. It's just a great opportunity for us to be engaged. So, thank you.
Right. So that brings us to public comments on the consent calendar. Any public comments? And if no public comment, then we will be looking for a motion to pass the consent calendar.
So move. I'll second.
Director Gallagher,
Yes.
Director Dugan,
Yes.
Director Pimentel,
Yes.
Vice Chair Fox.
Yes. So that brings us to the discussion agenda. Number 4 is election of 2024 Pajaro Valley Healthcare District Board officers. And I will defer to the ad hoc committee for their recommendation.
So I'll speak on behalf of the ad hoc. On January 31st, 2024, at our last board meeting, the board formed an ad hoc consisting of Dr. Joe Gallagher, board member, CEO Steve Gray, and myself. The goal of that was to bring a slate of candidates for our board that would take these seats at the next board meeting starting March 27th. Included in that process were solicitations to all existing board members to understand their level of interest and what positions they might be interested in, and to bring those ultimately the recommendation for a slate of 3 officer positions today. So I will summarize the results of the ad hoc and the individual board members who expressed an interest. So the ad hoc received support, and I will be nominating on behalf of the ad hoc that Director Nunez be elected to the chair of the board of the district. The ad hoc recommends that I will be nominating Dr. Joe Gallagher, Director Gallagher, to be elected as the vice chair. And the ad hoc recommends that I will nominate Director Friel to serve as the elected treasurer for the board of the district. And with that, I'll start it off by motioning that Director Nunez be elected as chair of the board.
I'll second. Rosie, will you pull the board?
Director Gallagher,
Yes.
Wait, just let me interrupt. Did you want to have some public comment?
Yes. Yes.
Public comments.
no hands raised online. Sorry. Director Gallagher,
Yes.
Director Dugan,
Yes.
Director Pimentel,
Yes.
Vice Chair Fox.
Yep.
Then on behalf of the ad hoc, I'll motion that the board elects Director Gallagher as our vice chair, Dr. and Director Gallagher as our vice chair of the district board.
And I'll second that motion.
Public comment, or are we voting first? Oh.
No comment online.
Can I ask for clarification?
The call it secretary. The
Oh,
boards
sorry,
do it
secretary.
differently.
Secretary, correct.
Secretary.
Thank you
Oh,
for
yeah,
that.
okay. Thank you, that's where I was.
My apologies.
Okay, Director Gallagher,
Yes.
Director Nunez,
Yes.
Director Pimentel,
Yes,
and Vice Chair Cox.
Yes,
as stated, the ad hoc recommends, and I will motion to elect Director Friel as the treasurer of the district.
I'll second that.
Director Gallagher,
Yes.
Director Nunez,
Yes.
Director.
Oh,
public comment.
Yes. Director Pimentel
yes.
and Vice Chair Cox.
Yes,
No public comment?
I just wanted to say thank you publicly. Thank you very much.
Oh, I thought yes was the comment. That's fine.
So may I, or shall I hold it? I'll put it in a letter.
yeah,
I'll do that.
okay, good. We did all of that, right?
Thank you. Director
Thank you,
Nunez. Thank you,
everyone.
Director Gallagher. Thank you, Director Friel.
Yes.
And do we want to take a moment to, at this level? A different board. It is a different board, that's true.
We look so different. No, we have one little bit and then we'll do it,
Okay,
right? We only have one little thing.
well, I just think the moment good that we've just went through
Oh, okay.
nominations. Director Phil will end his tenure at the next board meeting, so I think it's just important to recognize Director Phil was our director, board chair, as a founding member of this board and the district that oversees everything.
And we still have this lovely plaque, which we have made for Director Friel, and we really appreciate everything he did from 2022 to 2024. Believing in our mission and offering invaluable leadership and support. And glad that he's staying on as treasurer for the district board, and we look forward to continuing to benefit from his expertise.
Thank you. This brings us to our final discussion item. Pajaro Valley Healthcare District Hospital Corporation amended articles of incorporation.
Would you like me to repeat the explanation?
This time backwards.
If the state gave this language for our articles of incorporation, the state changed their mind. They now say our language provided by the state does not conform to the requirements for the state exemption. So now we're amending the articles of incorporation to conform to the new state recommended changes.
Yeah, although I think it's two different areas
Yeah.
of the state,
Sure.
so that's where the,
And it's just elected officials are amazing and wonderful, and it's just within the state system where we're having different departments work with each other. It's sad to say that.
we would appreciate a motion so that we can file these and hopefully progress this process further.
Noel, do we need to add that same amendment that we, yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So I'll motion, as I understand, the staff recommendation, staff requests an additional fifth item to be added to this agenda that allows us to reword the transition of any assets should a dissolution occur in 500 years. And that dissolution would go to the district and then to a nonprofit if it ever happened. That we grant staff the authority to work with the BOE, State Board of Equalization, for that change. And if they decide not to accept that language, that we substitute it with appropriate language. So in other words, we grant staff the authority to finalize this, and it does not have to come back to the board for approval. Noel, how did I do?
Perfect.
There you go.
A+.
I'll second that.
Thank you.
Public comment?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
No hands raised on line. Anyone else?
All board?
Director Gallagher,
Yes.
Director Nunez,
Yes.
Director Pimentel,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cox.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you, everyone, for participating.
I think you want to let,
Yeah.
you want to let the new chair call for
Oh,
adjournment.
you can.
Sure.